Hello, I'm Rob Clementi from Television Education Network. The High Court in Thorne and Kennedy reminded family lawyers of the impact of the general principles of contract law on the validity of financial agreements. But has Thorne and Kennedy really affected decisions of the family courts since? Jacky Campbell is somewhat of a guru in financial agreements. She's from Forte Family Lawyers, and she's with me now to explain how the courts have applied the decision.
Thanks, Rob. I think the decision of Thorne and Kennedy has had a big impact, not only on the courts, but also on the way lawyers approach drafting and advising on financial agreements. It was a real wake-up call that, the contractual principles that you mentioned do apply when you're drafting a financial agreement. Financial agreements are contracts. And there have been a number of cases where the undue influence and unconscionable conduct principles, which were discussed in Thorne and Kennedy, have been applied in the courts. And one example I can think of that was fairly recent involved a woman who was pregnant, and she signed a financial agreement quite close to her wedding while she was pregnant, and her husband instructed her not to tell her lawyers that she was pregnant. That was a useful example, I think, of the extension of the principles, which are still basic contract law principles, but the extension of the principles to apply to different circumstances which parties might be in when they're negotiating a financial agreement. Of course, there are other contractual principles that apply with respect to financial agreements besides the undue influence and unconscionable conduct principles discussed in Thorne and Kennedy, and the courts are dealing with those as well.
Jacky, thank you. Jacky is a regular presenter for Television Education Network, and if you'd like to hear more on financial agreements and other family law subjects, check out some of our recorded webinars or upcoming live webinars on our website. You'll see Jacky features on quite a few of them.